morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Kassandra. This is a hands-free practice. So full body class with no weight-bearing poses on our hands, on our arms. So if there's any kind of wrist sensitivities, this is a great class to do. No tabletop, no down dog, no planks, none of that. We're still going to try to target all areas of the body, still focusing on some strength, some balance, some flexibility, moving mindfully, and of course trying to use this morning class to set our intention for the day ahead. So we're going to start kneeling. I'm just going to turn. I'm going to place myself towards the back of my mat, and I'm just letting my hips rest onto my heels. We'll do a seated version of cat and cow, bending the elbows out in front of you. Press the shoulders down and away from your ears. And as you inhale, you're going to lift your chest up. Think of squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. Keep the elbows lifted, little back bend here. And as you exhale, round and contract, bringing the forearms together, chin to chest. Inhale, opening up. And exhale, bringing it in. Just keep going in and out of those two poses. Trying to get this through the upper back, mid back, lower back, and really also trying to emphasize a stretch through the biceps into our chest whenever we inhale. Last one here. And coming all the way back through to center, you can just rest your arms by your sides. We're going to inhale and press ourselves up, lifting the hips off of the heels, little back bend as you lift and look up. And then you're going to hinge forward, send your hips back, arms back. So a few more times. Inhale to lift and exhale to reach. Really warming up through our quads, through our seat. Think of pressing your hips forward whenever you lift up and then sending those hips back afterwards. Last one like this, lifting up and down. And to help with balance, you might want to just bring your hands onto your hips. We're going to step the left foot forward to the top of the mat, aligning our knee on top of the ankle, lengthen the tailbone down, keep the lower belly engaged as you press yourself forward into this low lunge. Right arm will extend up towards the sky, and then reach that right arm up and over. Big side body stretch. And lifting all the way up, reach your right arm forward and extend that left arm back as you open into a twist. Still keeping our chest lifted so that we're stacking our shoulders over our hips. And the more you can think of tucking that tailbone under, the deeper you'll feel this through the right hip flexors into your quads. And facing forward again, arms up. This time, let your hips melt down, going deeper into it, maybe adding a little bit of a back bend as you press the palms together and shift your gaze up. Open the arms, hands onto your hips, press yourself up, find your half split. So straightening that left leg any amount, hinging at the hips. Leaning your chest forward. I like to almost push down into the floor with my left heel. We'll be coming from here into our warrior two. So as you bend into that front knee, tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee off the mat, and my right foot spins parallel to the shorter edge of the mat. Arms reach out, palms facing down. As I bend into my left knee, I'm thinking of pressing it open a little bit wider. Let's reverse, right hand down, left arm up, side body stretch. And stay in this side bend even as you straighten your left leg. And we'll come into our triangle pose. Left arm reaches all the way forward and then all the way down. Right arm extends up towards the sky. You can also just do this with your hands on your hips if you prefer. Use core strength to lift yourself back up. From here into our high lunge, pivot so that you're lifting that back heel off the mat. Both knees are bending a little bit here. Inhale to lift and exhale, hinge forward and tilt. Twice more like this. Inhale up and exhale down. Last one. And now hold as you tilt here. Let your right knee come back to the mat and we return to our starting position. Back into kneeling. We inhale, lift and float up. Exhale, hips back, arms back. 3 more times with your breath. Finding a little bit of a back bend. Really also strengthening through that lower body, almost like a little squat. Last one. And as we lift up, this time we'll step that right foot forward to the top of the mat. I'm stacking my knee directly over my ankle, lengthening tailbone down, lifting up nice and tall. Left arm will reach up and over in my side bend. From our side bend to our twist, as you lift back up through center, left arm goes forward, right arm stretches back. Keep your chest lifted, pull your shoulders back. Tailbone is tucked under. Facing forward, arms up. This time go ahead and let your hips melt down. Maybe adding your back bend, maybe bringing the hands together, gazing past the thumbs. Challenging your balance a little bit here. And as we open up the arms, hands to your hips, we come into our half splits, straightening that right leg, flexing through the foot hinge and leaning it forward. From here to warrior two, bend into your front knee, tuck the back toes under and spin that back foot parallel to the shorter edge of your mat. Reach out long through your arms. And again, this is another pose where often we tend to lean forward, really keep those shoulders back over your hips, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, and reverse. Left hand down, right arm up. Upper body stays as it is. We just straighten our front leg and use this to carry us forward into triangle. Right hand reaches all the way down. Left arm extends up. You can also just keep your hands on your waist if you prefer. Into our high lunge, go ahead and lift yourself up, pivot so the back heel comes off the mat, hips, shoulders, everything faces to the front. We inhale here, exhale, tilt, reach the arms back. Still bending into that front knee, inhale up, exhale to reach. Last one. Hold here so that you can bring that left knee down, step the right foot back, and let's come into child's pose from here. Big toes together, knees as wide as you would like them to be as you press those hips back, and walk your arms, hands out in front of you, melting the forehead down towards the floor. And this is a good opportunity to ask yourself what your intention is for the day ahead, what it is that you want to focus on. Maybe by choosing one word. Let's lift ourselves back up and we'll just swing our legs out in front of us. Coming to take a seat. With the legs out, bend into your right knee, cross that right foot over the top of that left thigh, and really think of lifting up a little taller as we twist. Left arm wraps around my right leg, and I open to the back. You can either keep your hands together or maybe just bring the fingertips down to the floor. Crown of the head extends up towards the sky. And let's release. We'll go to the other side. Right leg forward, bend your left knee, cross that foot over, wrap your right arm around that left leg before twisting. And we'll release last little bit of strength here. Reach your arms forward into your boat pose. You're welcome to hold on to the backs of your thighs, reaching your arms out. Maybe you straighten the legs. Holding just for a few breaths here. Pull the lower belly in and up. Into our butterfly fold, our last pose here. I'm going to make this really passive. Soles of the feet together, and I'm just going to let myself naturally round and fold on down. Letting gravity do the work for me. Stretching all along the spine through the inner thighs. So as we practice in the morning and cultivate this feeling of calm, of presence, hopefully it's something that can carry throughout our day. Even as the day gets busy, maybe everything doesn't always go as planned. We use these daily practices to stay anchored, to remind ourselves we can always come back to our breath, to being in the moment. And we can remind ourselves of our intention. The word that comes up for me this morning is joy. And we'll roll ourselves up, take your time, and just come to sit any way that is comfortable for your hips and lower back. I don't usually do Shavasana in my morning classes. You know this if you've been practicing with me for a while. So just sit up nice and tall, roll your shoulders back, lift up, and just think of that one word intention, whatever it might be to you. Repeat it internally a few times. Something that you can remind yourself of throughout the day. Hands joined together at the heart. We close by chanting Om. Breathe in deep. Om. Thank you so much, everyone, for doing this hands-free morning flow. I hope it helps you feel ready to begin the day. I have some other hands-free classes. I'll try to put a link to them down below. I must have at least 10, I would think. Maybe I need to make some more. If you would like more, definitely leave me a comment. Let me know. Please subscribe. I hope you have a great day, and maybe we'll meet on the mat again tomorrow morning.